Remember when USC and UCLA went to the Big Ten and then everyone made this argument that UCLA doesn't deserve to go with USC because they're riding off the coattails of USC. Oh, and Chip Kelly. He's a bum head coach who's still living off of his days at Oregon, and no one even shows up to the UCLA football game, so they can't be any good. I mean, this is the team that barely scraped by against South Alabama, and yet here we are just a few weeks later talking about the UCLA Bruins could be the best team in the West. My name is Mike McLean with the LAFB Network YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. The truth is, no one shows up to UCLA games because it's a 45-minute drive on a freeway in Los Angeles from UCLA's campus. And Chip Kelly, he's a football offensive mastermind, and UCLA should be praised because they had enough patience to allow him to put his plan into place. And about UCLA riding off the coattails of USC, it sure doesn't look like that now, does it? They're both undefeated. And South Alabama is a good, scrappy team, and let's not act like UCLA did not finish them. They got the job done. UCLA is physical, complete across their entire team. They can run, they can throw, and they're playing really good defense right now. And that offensive line, they have played so much better in these past 2 weeks, and DTR could be the best quarterback in the Pac-12 right now. And yes, I have heard of Caleb Williams. And Zach Charbonnet, the most physical runner that I've seen at UCLA in my life. He's got speed, balance, and power. He could end up being a first-round running back when all is said and done this season. I mean, that's what my boss said, Ryan Dyrud on Twitter. You can go follow him. That's the tweet right there. They've got a good receiving room. Kazmeir Allen, Jake Bobo, he's a big physical Mike Evans type of receiver. I'm not saying he's Mike Evans, but he's that type, that caliber. He has that two-car garage catching radius. Nobody is looking at UCLA nationally right now, but they're a tough team. I mean, you look at the Pac-12 and the only team that's competing with them right now is USC. I mean, this team has no glaring weaknesses, and they're a good team, okay? We get it. But are they better than USC? USC has a pretty glaring weakness that they need to diminish in order to win games. And UCLA doesn't have that. UCLA is allowed to play free and physical because they don't have to cater to a game plan that reduces their weaknesses. This is the first time that UCLA has started 5-0 since 2013, and they are 8-0 since last year. That is tied for second longest winning streak in the country. And if they beat Oregon, the only team that they might lose to for the rest of the season is USC. So it all comes down to Oregon and USC. If they beat Oregon on the road, then they should be considered top 10 nationally without a doubt. And so far this year, they only beat Colorado on the road, and that was against a quarterback who's making his first start and against a Colorado coach who would then get fired after that game. So the Oregon road game is their first prove-it, must-win game if they want to be taken seriously this year. And then after that, we're looking forward to the UCLA versus USC football game, baby. That game is going to feature the best football in Los Angeles in a long time. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Beat Oregon, and then we'll talk. My name is Mike McLean with the LA Football Network. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Is UCLA the best team in the Pac-12? Or is it USC? Let me know.